What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the past series here on FS1, or yeah, on Fox, excuse me. You know what? Forget it. In this timeline, FS1 and Fox both exist at the same time. Okay, who cares? We're here on FS1, getting ready to kick things off from the World Center of Racing, and welcome back to another season of the past series. Good old 2008 is upon us. Oh boy, things are very exciting. We've got some interesting changes that have been made over the off season. One of the biggest ones being Frank Kimmel no longer driving that famed number 46 car. Rather, he is in the 44 this season. We've got a rookie among us that is the number 2 of Scott Speed, who attempted to make some part-time starts last season, but he's full-time this year. The 16 of Justin Allgaier is now under Venturini Motorsports. So this will be Justin's chance to really shine here in the past series and show the world what he can do. Matt Carter in the 46 car. Basically the same car Frank Kimmel drove last season, so this will be his big break as well. And we got another rookie, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the 99, rounding out the top 5 and starting P660 of Patrick Sheltra. As we look further back throughout the field, you're going to see more different paint schemes and names. The 09 Zaxby's machine, you may look familiar, but no, that is not Joey Clanton. Rather, that is John West Townley in the 09 car. Dexter Bean has moved over to the 37 car. Sold his family-owned number 6 to Chris Mack, as they could not afford to keep running that team. And speaking of Chris Mack, Mack Motorsports 97 car this season is being driven by his good old buddy Ian Slaker. The green flag is waving. We're racing from the World Center of Racing. The past series is green from Daytona. Here we go, getting up to speed. Already a run from the high side as Matt Carter gets closer and closer to the rear bumper of Scott Speed. Now 3 wide already. Goes Frank Kimmel in the middle, getting shuffled back. The 16 of Allgaier with a good push from Stenhouse is going to the lead off of turn number 2. Now is he going to move up and cover that top side? He thought about it, but he's going to stay down low here down the back straightaway. No, decides against it. He will go up and block the top. Car in the wall further back and sliding through the grass. He's going to save it. But he's got some big time damage to the right front of that car. It's the number 28 of Michael Annette. Hit the wall there, but it's going to keep it straight. We've already got a big break, a big separation between the two lead packs. At the stripe is going to be Ricky Stenhouse Jr. leading us to complete our first green flag lap of the season. Here comes the 09 of Townley. Contact. Dexter Bean sideways, still sideways. He's going to save it down on the apron. Another big break in the pack, however, is going to form. We've got 3 separate packs already, and it looks like these last 2 may combine. Up into the outside wall, it's the number 01 of Rob Thompson. Around goes Bobby Gerhardt on the back straightaway as well. More cars piling in. Jesus Hernandez is up on his roof, rolling wildly down the back straightaway. A big crash, and the caution's going to come out early on in this race. The big one strikes from Daytona. Chris Mack is destroyed. Multiple other cars destroyed. Coming back to the caution flag, it's going to be Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and John West Townley side by side at the stripe. It's Stenhouse hanging on to the lead at the time of the caution. And oh boy, a lot just happened here. Parker Kligerman in a 77 car in the grass. Boy, oh boy. Chase Mattioli in the 14. Jesus Hernandez went for a wild roll in that 36 car. You saw him run last season. Wasn't really supposed to run this season, but we put him back in because why not? It's my series. I want more drivers that don't really get an opportunity in this series. And let's see what happens, because that angle didn't really show us much. Seems like the 01 got into the... Oh, no. There's a chain reaction, it seems. Let's go to this angle. That'll break it all down for us. So the 36 all over the back bumper, pushing the 06 into the back of the 35. just pushing the pusher, and it just bottles up there. They clip the 0-1 who bounces off the wall. Rob Thompson's going to save it, but he sends the 5 car of Gerhardt around, and obviously in front of half the field. This isn't good. Car's trying to go low, trying to escape. Chris Mack trying to get low, gets clipped there. He's hit from behind, more contact as they were trying to avoid, and then cars just going around here. You see the 52, and there's the 36 rolling. Jesus Hernandez, the young Hispanic star, part of the Drive for Diversity team, and man, he went for a wild ride there, not the way he wanted to start his season off. Erin Crocker making her first start of the season, I believe only start, as she seems to not really be interested in running a full schedule anymore after this. She gets sandwiched in the middle there. Oh, and a net hard into the 14 car. He already had damage from that wall contact earlier. You see Brett Hudson in the 39, the 25 of Joey Logano, another rookie in the field, completely totaled that race car. Jennifer Jo Cobb in the 82 as well. So these guys, the 0-1 came back down. They were trying to avoid, and they just ran out of space. The 38 of Dominic Casola. See Chris Mack in the 6 car getting hit yet again. His car just kept piling in. Mack piloting that number 6 this season. Now under the Mack Motorsports banner, but still with the same sponsors and everything as he bought it from goodness, what's his name again? Man, Bobby Gerhardt stuck in the safer barrier back there, but we don't talk about that. Chris Mack bought that 6 car from Dexter Bean, yeah. So let's watch that 6 car yet again. Full time just gets hit in the door, around he goes, into the outside wall, trying to bring that thing to a stop, gets in the Cobb, and then boom. Gets nailed by Erin Crocker. Crocker out of this race, car completely destroyed. Parker Klickerman, Bobby Gerhardt, many others. Let's hop back into it though. Green flag back in the air. We have, obviously, as you can see, we have worked to shorten the caution periods as much as we possibly could. So we're going to have more green flag racing here. As we've already got trouble. One car way in the back is down on the apron. He's going to come back up the racetrack somehow, some way. He doesn't get hit. That's the 26 of Brad Smith, who went all the way down on the apron. I know that transition from apron to banking had to give him some sort of damage there. That was a really rough transition. That had to have destroyed something underneath. But we're going to keep it green here. As here comes the 16 of Allgaier to the front. Justin Allgaier looking for the race lead. This is his opportunity to win at the World Center of Racing. He'll also make some part-time starts with Team Penske in the Money Grand National Series as well this season. So that'll definitely be 2 good opportunities for him to progress his career here in the Money Car Racing Series. Dexter Bean pushing the 97 of Ian Slager to the front. Slager trying to stay in the draft of the 46. That allows Bean to get to his inside. He actually moved up to block Frank Kimmel's run, but Bean has still got his nose in there. He's got a huge push from behind from the 20 of Justin Lofton. Lofton comes through with a push. Now here comes Bean to the front, taking P2, trying to chase down Matt Carter in the 46. Carter out in front, uncontested here from Daytona. He's trying to control the lanes, but here comes Lofton underneath. Now the 37 of Bean goes up to get the push from Kimmel. Ian Slager with a big push on the top as well. The 2 car of Scott Speed tucked in behind them, but they've got the least amount of cars in that top lane, so they're going to drop back a little bit here. See a huge separation between the 2 packs here. So we've got about 18 cars in this lead pack. The last car being Michael Phelps in that 45, and to his outside is the 34 of Daryl Basham. Through the tri-oval. Ken Butler the third in that 22 car, pushing the 20, but the 99 of Stenhouse got a huge run off turn number 2. He's got a push from Frank Kimmel as well. The 20 of Lofton went up to try and side draft, and here comes the 22 to his inside. And now backing up that middle lane is the 20 car of Lofton. Patrick Sheltra tucks in behind him. He's going to try and give him a push here. 3 wide throughout the entire lead pack. Looks like we have a caution. Chris Mack slow on the racetrack here. Looks like that engine may have expired. He was trying to continue along in his race, and obviously car gave way. He pulled to a stop there on pit road, couldn't quite make it to his pit stall. And yeah, don't believe there was any accidents, just the 6 car engine expires on that machine, and obviously probably lay some oil down on the racetrack, so that brings out another caution. Yeah, there it goes right there, down on the apron. Caution is out. That'll bunch us back up here. Here we go. Matt Carter continues to lead, but everybody's going to be bunched up behind him and back to double file and likely single file here on his restart. Everybody will probably jump to the bottom of the racetrack. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Stenhouse Jr. got a good jump on the high side there, trying to get a push from Frank Kimmel. The 1 of Tommy Hessert is back there as well. Tom Hessert the third. Another rookie in the series making his debut here today on the high banks at Daytona. The 44 Kimmel gets shuffled out. Hessert to the middle. He's going to follow through. Nobody up there to help that 44 car. He's going to fall straight to the rear of the field. It's now the 11 of Brian Silas. Is going to seemingly let him in line. No, doesn't. It does not. Decides against it. Never mind, he does let him in line. That hangs the 37 of Dexter Bean out to dry, and now the 11 of Silas gets left out to dry. The 4 car of Taylor Mawsum goes to the middle lane. 3 wide for the lead. Matt Carter continues to hold off the field here from Daytona. Huge run from the top line. Stenhouse with a push from that 1 car. Noses ahead of Ken Butler III. Trying to keep that momentum up on the top side of the racetrack. He's going to get a huge run off the banking. Can he get the draft from the 46? The 46 is giving him the draft. Can he clear the 22? Not quite there. He's going to try it again here off the turf, off the tri-oval. Can he clear? Oh, Stenhouse blowing up. And he's trying to get down out of the way. That car very hard to control. He's trying to keep it down on the apron. Can't quite. Oh man, that 99 car engine expires as he was going for the lead. And now they're wrecking on the back straightaway. Another big crash. Oh my goodness, 2 cars airborne here on the back straightaway. Track completely blocked. Big contact from Brett Hudson to the back of Michael Phelps, and the caution's going to come out yet again. Brian Scott in the grass. That took out a lot of good cars. We don't have that many left here in the field. Matt Carter leads back to the caution flag yet again. James Busher in the 32. Mike Harmon in the 24. Brad Smith, among others, with heavy damage to their race cars. What happened here as they checked up to avoid the 99 of Stenhouse? Looks like coming through. Cars trying to sneak through and just ran out of room. And oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. Norm Benning snuck through unscathed, but stacking up behind them as they were trying to check up for the slower cars there, and they just ran over each other. Around goes Mike Harmon. Around goes the 23. He gets sent up the racetrack across the nose of somebody there. And oh, look at Billy Leslie and the 01 of Rob Thompson just get up onto their side. Leslie riding along the top of somebody there. The 23, Allie Owens in the 12, spinning around. Rob Brent. Let's watch it again from this angle. Just stacking up here, and cars start running over each other. And around they all went. Oh, nothing they could do. And the 75 gets hooked into the wall late. And then you saw Brett Thompson come in. Or Brett Hudson, excuse me, come in late. Lots of good race cars taken out in that one. That's Daytona for you. Gonna kick things back off here from the world's center of racing. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. There's 10 laps to go. Things are gonna get crazy here from Daytona, as they're trying to get crazy here on this restart. Ian Slager tried to get his nose underneath the 46 of Carter, couldn't quite get there. They're 3 wide behind him. The 90 of Gabby DiCarlo with no help on the high side. Another rookie in the field. Gabby tried to get a push from the 09 of John West Townley, but they're 3 wide behind her, so she's going to drop back like a rock here as Taylor Malsom pushes the 22 past her. The 1 is going to hook up with them as well. Ian Slager gets hung out to dry up top. Here comes the 16 of Justin Allgaier underneath the 46. He's looking for the race lead. Down to the inside. Side by side for the race lead as they come through the tri-oval. Allgaier is going to clear, or try to clear. Here comes Ken Butler in the 22 underneath. Ken Butler the third, looking for his first win in his first start here in the Pass Series. Oh, contact! Around goes Taylor Malsom down the back straightaway, collecting John West Townley, spinning down the back stretch. And that's going to bring out another late race caution. Malsom, relatively minor damage to that race car. Same cannot be said for John West Townley. He feels that car is hurt. He's down on the apron trying to bring that thing back around to pit road. Oh man, look at the front end of that race car. Yeah, it is not looking too hot. John West Townley, and looks like the damage for Taylor Malsom might be a little worse than we thought as well. Might have some suspension damage there. But we're gonna hop back into things here. A relatively quick caution. Luckily it didn't tear up a bunch of race cars. Man, that sound is annoying. Gotta clear my throat because I know this is gonna be a wild one here from Daytona. Pace car makes the hard left turn on the pit road. Frank Kimmel and Justin Allgaier, your front row. Green flag back in the air. Let's settle it here from Daytona. Allgaier with a great jump up high. He's got a push from Ian Slager, hoping to get a push from Ian Slager. It's the 46 of Matt Carter. Oh, contact. Slager goes around. Oh, another car spinning in the back. It's the 06 of Tim Mitchell down on the apron. Slager saves it. Mitchell didn't. Kim Butler made some contact. Slager now going for the race lead. They're 3 wide off turn number 2. No caution for the 06. He's down on the apron, out of the way. Now the 46 of Matt Carter gets to the back bumper at the 97. Another car wrecking in the back is Allie Owens. Caution is out. Allie Owens sideways on the back straightaway. Bump drafting, getting very aggressive late in the going here from Daytona. And you see the end result. Slager now with a push from the 46 of Carter, but it's going to be Frank Kimmel out in front as the top side got a huge run on the restart, or off the corner exit rather. Let's take another look at what happened here on the restart. Just bump drafting gone wrong. Oh, the 34 tried to make a move underneath the 06, and poor Jason Smith had nothing to do with that. Or Josh Smith, but I don't know, I'll look at the name. How did Ian Slager not only save it, but still have enough momentum to get to the lead? Look at this, Matt Carter being aggressive here. Thought about taking them 3 wide through the middle, decided against it, tried to hop back in line, and just looked to 97. Ian just kept his foot in it, it seems, and gets to the inside, 3 wide for the lead, and it just didn't pay off for him there. But man, a wild restart. We're going to try it again here. Let's finally end things here once and for all at Daytona. Only 25 cars left on the racetrack, and about 15 of those cars, I'd say, less than that, about half of those 25 cars are still competitive with minimal damage. Green flag back in the air. Allgaier, Slager, Kimmel, Carter, and Sheltra. The top 5. The strongest looking cars so far in this one. But don't count out any of these other guys in this lead pack. They can all sneak up there and win it too. As you see Scott Speed trying to put himself in good position. He hops down to the bottom of the racetrack. Way down to the bottom. He's taking them 3 wide. He ain't got no help down there, but he's going to make it work. Kim Butler and Norm Benning falling back, just trying to stay in draft range here. Frank Kimmel out in front, big push to the 60 of Sheltra. White flag in the air one more time around from the World Center of Racing. Frank Kimmel is out in front. And they're 3 wide behind, trying to catch the veteran. Kimmel's been here since the beginning of the past series, as well as Bobby Gerhart. Gerhart out of the race, but Kimmel still in it here representing the OGs. Down the backstretch for the final time. Look at the 2 of Scott Speed to the inside, making it 3 wide. He's looking for second. Dexter Bean is going to follow through. These guys don't care about winning anymore. It's about how many spots and points they can get here from Daytona as they come off of turn number 4. Entering the tri-oval for the final time. No contest for Frank Kimmel. He sees the white flag. My apologies. Still 1 to go. I pulled a NASCAR on Fox moment there. Whoops. Who's that one commentator that did that? I don't even remember his name. 4 wide through turns 1 and 2. They sort that out pretty quickly. But here comes Scott Speed with the run. Speed looking to the inside. Speed, as I mentioned on the restart, he put himself in a great position there to try and get up there and win this thing. Side by side through 3 and 4 for the final time. Scott Speed and Frank Kimmel side by side, fighting it out. Off of turn number 4 for the final time. Can Speed get up there and clear him? No. Coming to the stripe for the final time at the line. It's going to be Scott Speed winning at Daytona. What a finish. Side by side at the stripe. Nose to nose. Or nose to, I don't even know. Nosing each other out. It was a 2 of Speed. edging out the 44 of Frank Kimmel. I cannot believe the finish. I forgot it was a 3-lap shootout, not 2. I was wondering why these guys were taking them 3 wide and not working together. Scott Speed had different plans in mind there. He had a huge run that he timed very well to get to the front, to get up there and win this race. He stole this one from Frank Kimmel. Played the game perfectly, set that 44 car up, and didn't look back. Lots of shuffling around behind him. But it's all the two car of Scott Speed, who wins at Daytona. Very close finish, but you saw it there. That's gonna do it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Hope you see y'all next time. Peace.